Hi, I'm Ric Stewart, back for Blues Center interview number 17 with George Porter Jr.
Hey, Rick.
So you got so much tie-dye going on, it's no longer just a flashback.
No, not anymore.
When did you first delve into tie-dye as your main go-to look?
I guess it was the little short tour I did with Mickey Hart. I had a few pieces, and some of the tie-dyed artists saw my pieces that was, Walmart bought or something like that, and said, "No, man, you need to get some real stuff," and people started bringing me tie-dyes,
So the fans stepped up.
Yeah, the fans stepped up and said, if I'm going to be the part, I need to dress the part. That name didn't come until we got on Bourbon Street. George Burnett came up one night, "We're going to introduce you to Art Neville and the Neville Sound Band." Boom, that name stuck. The piano player named Jack Ziegler played before us. Jack called us Art Neville and the Boys. When Allen Toussaint saw the band, that's what the name of the band that he took to the St. Studios and started recording with. At that time, the band was just Art Neville, Zig, Leo, and myself. It was a four-piece band because Gary Brown had left the band by then. After a Lee Dorsey session, Marshall Sehorn came in the studio and told us, we was at Cosmos Tassa Studio on Camp Street. He said, "Why don't y'all lay down a couple of tracks? Lay down something." We laid down 4 songs. Sissy Struts, Sophisticated Sissy, Here Come the Meterman, and Sehorn's Form. That was the 4 first tracks we recorded. And shortly after that, Marshall came to us wanting us to put names in the hat. Art put in Art Neville and the Neville Sound Band. Zig put in something, I remember. Leo put in something else. I put in the Metrics. And Allen put in supposedly the name, the Meters. The hat got shook up, and we never saw what Marshall pulled out. He said, "The Meters."
When do you think that funk became the term for that?
And my story on funk is that one morning some kid woke up, had a joint in his hand, he heard some music in the background, and he said, "Whoa, man, that is funky." And all of a sudden, the music we were playing got called funk. The right way. All of us in the R&B, jazz, funk community, whatever you want to call it, the basis of all the music is based around 8-bar, 12-bar, 16-bar blues. The labels that they stuck on players that was doing this long before there was a label, it was all called the blues.
All right, so let's talk country, and I'm including country and western. So we've got the Meters had Going to the Country and Wichita Lineman and Hang 'em High, I'm throwing in there. Mm-hmm. How did country music factor into kind of a soul and R&B band?
I think that Art Neville probably brought those songs to the table. Or Hang 'em High, the Western, and Booker T and the MGs originally recorded that. And that was an organ-driven song, and at that time, that was something that Art was listening to. We did a version of Delta Dawn. Zig used to sing
Tanya Tucker.
Delta Dawn.
I saw that with Aaron Neville because he credits his yodeling kind of thing back to Gene Autry.
Yeah, Gene Autry, yeah, and George Jones, yeah.
Did y'all do Love the One You're With back then? Or?
Love the One You're With didn't get recorded. We did perform it live. We did Love the One You're With on the tail end of Sissy Strut with the funky meters.
George Porter Jr., thanks for coming by.
Oh, thanks for having me. Yeah, you're right. It's off that same lick.
I keep thinking of the Barney Miller theme.